He said, "Hello and welcome to another episode of Lake Placid Football Dynasty, the off season. Uh, First of all, we're gonna check out some of the top stories after the national championship game as TCU walks away as the champions. And it was an okay game. It was okay. It was okay. Uh, you see all the different little top stories that All right, but now we're gonna recap the bowl games, and not really gonna spend a whole lot of time on each one. If you want to pause it and where you can actually, get a good look at, what bowl game it was and who your team played and everything. But we're gonna do, let y'all look at that. And then I'm gonna let's see here. Move on a little bit. Western Michigan beat up on Texas State. And there you see the championship game right there. And now we're gonna look at the standings for the conference. See who all have bragging rights this season. And now we're gonna look at the top 25, the final rankings. Notre Dame drops all the way down to number 4. Stanford moves up. Clemson moves up. So let me see. Got LSU, Tennessee, Miami, Florida. Just looking at the SEC for right now. And there we go. Whoa, number 20. Number 17. Lake Placid, number 17. Ow! Ow! Number 17. We're getting up there, baby. 11-2, baby. Mississippi State. And Alabama is not even on the top 25. And they are. I missed it. There they are. Yep. Not even on top 25. Whoa. The players of the game from the championship. And then the independent from the championship. And then other bowl weeks. And there you go. All right. Got some team news here. A couple of battles we stuck in for recruits. And some coaching news. It's about me, Coach Wayne. I'm checking out our skill table. Levels and stuff. And where some of our points are, some of my points are. And check this out. Everybody is feeling it. Contract extension right here. They like me. They really like me. Anyway, getting back to checking out the season stats. Majors only threw for like 957. Not a whole lot. Threw a lot of interceptions. He only been sacked one time? Wow. And checking out Hawkins, the only one who really got a lot of rushing yards, but Lewis got 317 yards. So Hawkins with 20 touchdowns, Lewis with 7, Garrett with 3, Tice with 5. Receiving, Marcus only got 1 touchdown this year. Whittemore 2. Green still hadn't scored a touchdown in his career. Still hadn't caught one. Well, sooner or later we're gonna have to do something about that. We got a wide receiver, McDowell, with 12 pancakes. The nearest lineman is Nelson with 4. How does wide receiver get so many pancakes? We got Marcus, he's leading tackling. With Tanner behind him and Jackson, Hall, then Gaines, Cage, Porter, Little Hawk, Tyler, Wilkerson, Lawson, Kane, Ross, Lawson, McDowell, Garrett, Hawkins, So that's pretty much it. Tackles for loss. Oh wow, Tyler. He leads that one. And most likely he probably leading the sack category as well. Yep, with 7. McDowell has 4. Lawson with 4. Michael Hawk, I think that is, with 2. Then the interceptions, that's Baby Hawk and Tanner. Lawson, Ross, Cage, Kane, Wilkerson, and Gain. Cage got the most yards returning interceptions. Pass defect. Knocking down passes. Jackson got that one. Forced fumble, he got 2. Okay, fumble recovery, Hawk and Hall. And I know we got 1 defensive touchdown. That's Ricky Bama boy Tanner. That's how he opened the season with that one. 5 out of 8 on the kicking there. And 751 yards of kick return by Hawkins. And 375 for Lewis. And then the punt return. Alright. Let's take a last look at the seniors. We got Dean Hawkins, also a Hall of Famer. Lake Placid Hall of Fame, that is. So we forgot to talk about that during the awards video. Also, a member of the Lake Placid Hall of Fame is O.J. Jackson. And of course, also a part of that Hall of Fame is Mike Garrison. That's a Garrett. And as for the other seniors, they just don't have enough stats and enough playing time to justify putting them with the Hall of Fame. But as of right now, this is the top senior class. I say #1 of all times. You gotta remember, we only had 2 senior classes, okay? So there you go. That's what we comparing it to. So I hate to see these guys go. We'll get one more look at the list of seniors when a little bit later. Now we're going into off-season mode. We did all the reviews and all that. Now we're in off-season mode here, and the first thing is we looking at the coaching carousel, seeing where coaches are going. As West Virginia is looking for a head coach. And they go after the defensive coach from Marshall. In Arkansas, looking for a head coach. And they get a coach out of Western Michigan. And then Kansas State looking for a head coach. Now, the only reason why I do this is I just do the head coaches to see what changes may have been made, if any of my assistants are up for a position. And that I don't do the I don't look at the offense and defense coordinator position, just the head coach positions. And you got teams looking for coaches, and as you see, TCU losing their assistants because that will happen when you win a national championship. People are gonna want to get you to coach their team. Be the head coach. You gotta come on in here. And so there you go. Major Applewhite, 5 years. And now he's coaching Kentucky. That's going to be interesting. And now Utah. There you go and get PJ Flack. Western Michigan. And so on and so forth. So okay, now who's trying to get my defense coordinator? Western Kentucky. But they went for Stanford, offensive coach. Well, at least he was up for the job. So he got one little consideration. And Ryder is up again for the Georgia State job. And they didn't quite make it. Now Clemson is looking for a coach, defense coordinator, and this is where you start to cut it off right here. All right, so we check it out. see where I'm at, where Ryder's at, where Coach Lovelace is at. We all got extensions. All is good. All is cool. All is great. As you can see, I had no players drafted. I thought at least Hawkins would get drafted. At least Hawkins. But no. Alright, so now we're looking at the recruiting part. The fun part. As we get to go and put points where we feel like we can get players that we feel like we can get. Unfortunately, I'm doing it again. I'm spreading the points around instead of focusing on one or two. So this Jason Butler out of Mississippi, quarterback. I'm gonna see if I can try to get him. I should. Let me see. Sean Morales, DC defensive end, 6'6". See if I can get this guy. Lloyd Marks, 1 star. Nah. Marcus, Larry Johnson, McLeod, Lee Howard. I think about him. Merrick, Kevin Merrick, Mariah, Murphy's Law. Let me see. Thomas Charles, one of the top running backs in the state. Why he didn't? I don't know. He wasn't a factor in the championship game, and I'm still trying to figure out why. I wonder if he was injured or not. Pierre Covington. 4-star wide receiver. Carl Westlake. I don't want to give them a look-see. The only one that offered a scholarship so far, so we're gonna see. Gordon, cornerback. Never can have too many corners. Spreading the points out then. Mark Boyd, guard. And he got some, let's see, Florida kid. Got a little competition here. Let's see. Putting the points where I need them. Bobby Thompson, defensive end, 2-star jersey. With no offers. I'll put it in there. Who knows? 2 stars and a red shirt. Who knows? Winston, Southside, Alabama, 6'4". Throw some points there. Only down by 75 points. Got a shot. Xavier Swan, 3-star. Oh, 75. Points drop. No, Swan. Points went up. Points went up. Throw some points on it. Put some points on me. McKeon. Charles. It got us going down, so I don't know. Britain. Another top running back in the state. So we'll see where that goes. Tim Carter, cornerback. Throw some points on him. I got a long way to go. Joe Castillo. Outside linebacker. Kyle Sims. Got us going up. I got a long way to go. You got Ohio State up there. Nick Coley. We're not even on his list. I'm gonna throw some points on him anyway. George Thomas, defensive end. Lloyd Marks. We already made an offer, but he's got us going down spiral. And we only got, about 300 points left? Larry Johnson. McLeod. Anthony. Tackle. Josh Williams. Lee Howard. Where to put these points? Where should they go? Where to put these points? Sometimes I just don't know. See, this is what I hate about this long off-season video. Sitting up here and just trying to just say anything. Anyway, kid from Kentucky, 4-star. Whoa, I should have put points there. Long time ago. Lee Howard. But I got a lot of receivers as it is. Put it down. Put it back. No, what? Lee Howard. Could always use another middle linebacker. Just in case, since we didn't get Hawk number 3. And you can see all the ones we did get. Dustin, Levine, and Wheeler, and Quinn. And now, moment of truth. We lost Morales, lost Covington, Johnson, McKeon. We got Charles, running back. Williams, Sam, McLeod, Costello, Boyd, Thomas, Swan. We picked up Cooley, Nick, cornerback. Picked up Tim Carter, cornerback. Lost Howard. Got Horton, cornerback. So we took care of that cornerback need. That was our only real need, was cornerback. So, hey, there we go. Recruiting in a nutshell. Let's go back and review some of this though. And let's see what all we got. So we got some people that I put points on, but they just didn't sign with anyone. I don't understand. The kid went to Alabama. We got Tim Carter and Horton, 2 corners that we needed. Oklahoma got Costello. Michigan got Marks. Delaware. We got Cooley, another corner. Lee Howard will be going to New Hampshire. No, we'll be seeing him again. King. We got Thomas Charles, running back. Dustin Levine, running back. Jonathan Quinn, quarterback. Terry Robinson, center. Brandon Hardy, free safety. Steve Triplett, outside linebacker. Eric Thomas, quarterback. Wide receiver Walker Wheeler, who's also a basketball player. We got, like you said, Riviero, running back. Hayden, wide receiver. Larkin, outside linebacker. And Cannon, guard. Not bad. Not bad. I'm happy with it. And the Hawk that's got away, that flew away, he's going to Alabama. And right now, I got the 2 brothers, Hawks, screaming in my ear, wanting to play against their brother, wanting to play Alabama. I can't say no loud enough. Anyway, changing position here. Let's see, is anybody getting a change? Nope. So we bringing in 3 freshman running backs, and we got 3 junior running backs. So we should be all right there for a while. Wide receiver. Oh my goodness! Look how many receivers. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. That's a lot of receivers there, buddy. Tight end. A little light on the tight ends. Left tackles. A little light there. I don't see anyone need to be changing that position there. Left guard. We very light. Woo! Center. No, guard. Should I move somebody? Nah, let's go to centers. We got 4 centers, so we definitely got to work on that in the next couple of seasons. And guard, right guards, that is. George Brown. Tackle. Center. Guard, left guard. Maybe that'll help out. Right tackle. Lighten the button on left tackle. Right tackles. Let's move. Should we? Okay. Shouldn't have done it, but I did it. Left end. Tyler James. Right end. Y'all, Miranda. See, some of you guys are still in the 50s. It's gonna cost you. See, Lawson, Page, and Queen. I need some defensive tackles. Bad. I need some defensive tackles today. Mark James. Okay, let's see. Right tackles. Nope. Linebackers. Sage. Hawk, Hall, Hawk, Rushing, and Jones. Middle. Nah. Right. Porter, Larkin, Triplet, and Strong. Let's see. Brian. No. Nope. Go to corners. Tanner, Ross. I said Coley, Carter, Horton, Long, and Baker. Let me see. Clomido. Free safeties. Wilkinson, Gaines, Hardy, and Perkins. Well, and we're looking at strong safeties and kickers and punters. We don't change them. I ain't got no athletes. Okay, now we're gonna see how we're looking at as far as training results. A large portion of the training results, breaking character here, just won't come out on my video thing, and so I just had to pick up from where the video starts off at. So from my quarterbacks and up to my running backs and receivers and tight ends. Like I said, they all made progress. They all gained points, and I guess you can compare the two going back, but I don't have the training results on the video. This has been a very glitchy second season. I think in the first season I only had like one, maybe two glitches. With a Central Florida game, and there was another game. But the Central Florida game was the only real glitch that I had in the first season. In the second season, I had a lot of glitches. Hopefully we can fix that in the third season. I'm looking more forward to doing. But this has really been pissing me off with the can I say that? It's really been making me mad with the many different glitches that I had. So, and it's been like a disappointing thing, because you really want to try to put in everything, get it all the plays and get all of this and all of that, and the video recorder won't cooperate, or the video editor won't cooperate, whatever the case may be. So hopefully, like I said, less glitches, because I know it's not going to be perfect, but hopefully we can really cut down on the glitches. Now, getting back into character, we are cutting players. We're letting players go. And man, I got to get some defensive tackles, man. Got to get some tackles. I got a whole bunch of juniors. And next 2 seasons, I'm really gonna have to pick up on certain positions because we're gonna be losing a lot coming up. But anyway, the hardest part is figuring out who you want to cut. You know, when it's close. Some of them just make it just too easy to just say, you know what, I'm through with this guy. He's not really progressing, not getting any better. And so I had to cut my losses. You know, like Long been on the team long enough, and he's still in the 50s. So overall, so those are the type of things that I had to look at when I start cutting people. Because next season should be pretty good. The following season should be even better. But after that, we're gonna have a major drop off when all the juniors upcoming juniors are moving on. And like I said, there's a large junior class. Anyway, like I said, what I done. Well, I know we had to take Pierre off the list because he's going back to Canada. The second one to do that to me. He wants to go and finish up his college career in Canada. So just like John Luke did the season before. Excuse me, Jacques did the season before. And so we're gonna move on to the next phase here. All right, moving on to the custom conferences. The backstory being that the NCAA told all the conferences and all the teams that after this offseason, they're going to put a freeze on teams moving, conference jumping, if you will, going from one to the other, whatever the case may be. So they told all the teams and conferences, get your teams or get into a conference, whichever apply to you, or you're going to be stuck where you're at for the next 3 seasons. Because they want a little stability, I guess. I don't know. But that's what they did. And so what happened was some teams got invites to conferences to try to fill some amount. Like for instance, the Pac picked up 2 more teams to push them to 16, and a few other the Sun Belt and the Sun Belt picked up some teams, so they'll be having a title game. And I think the MAC, not the MAC, but the let me see. Conference USA, I think they lost a team, maybe 2. So they lost their title game, and I think the Mountain West also, because a couple of teams moved, and that messed with their numbers. But we'll take a look at it, let you see how teams moved around. Independent. We'll see what happened to Independent. But we'll get to that. In the Mountain West, I do believe lost their. Did I say they? Yeah, Mountain West lost their title game, and Conference USA lost their title game. But the Sun Belt picks up a title game because they brought in a bunch of teams. So the Sun Belt went from how many teams they had? About 7, 8. Because they got La Tech, UAB, and Tulane. And that conference just grew right before our eyes. And they was able to get what else did they get? Was it Wyoming? So it's like a long summer of teams jumping around, moving around, don't know what to do with themselves. So the one, hold on. And looking at the Sun Belt, um, they got 14 teams now, and they was able to get La Tech, New Mexico State, New Mexico, Tulsa, Tulane, Southern Miss, and UAB to join them, and that left the Mountain West a little bit in the cold, but as far as having a title game. And Conference USA lost some teams, so they lost their title game as well. Now in the ACC, who was at one point had 16 teams, but Boston College did some calling around, talking to some teams during the season, and some of these teams came into agreement. So what was about to be to see the end of the American Conference, because they was losing teams fast and no one was trying to save that conference. Boston College, and Syracuse, and Pittsburgh, they all left the ACC to go start a new conference with the American Conference. They now calling it the American East Conference, and along with Connecticut and UMass, which was something. And still using the same logo, they just calling it the American Eastern Conference. But they also picked up a couple other schools, Delaware State, Vermont, Rhode Island, New Hampshire, Maine, and good goobly goo, Lake Placid. We in a conference, y'all. We're in a conference. Oh man, that's exciting. Can't wait. The hard part was trying to figure out what the divisions were going to look like. So we had I got to go to all the meetings. And, we had a lot of debate, about how they're going to set up the conference, who's going to be in what divisions, what to call the divisions, who's going to be on one side, who's going to be on the other. And so we was at one point 12 strong, looking good. It was looking good, and I was happy. I was like, wow, we're in a conference. Oh, this is going to be fun. So something to actually play for, other than, national championship. But, one step at a time, right? So anyway, that kind of messed up the ACC a little bit, but they was able to recover. And grab a few teams that was lingering out there. So no big hurt for the ACC. Anyway, let's see. Let's move on a little bit down the road here. So just when I was getting used to 12 teams, they decided to add 2 more teams and push us to 14. And they went and got Temple and Villanova. Never played Temple before, but we have played Villanova before. So they decided what to do with the divisions again. Another debate, and we moved Syracuse into our division, along with us, Boston College, Rhode Island, New Hampshire, Maine. So that's the division. As the MAC gotten smaller, and the Mountain West gotten smaller, but the Pac got larger, and like I said, Sun Belt was 14. It's 14 strong, so it is what it is. Woo! And the rules for the conference was gonna do protected rivalries, but I decided not to. Make it more interesting. You never know who you're gonna get that from the other division. And we do want to play games during the week. And we named the divisions. Since it's called the American, we just gonna call them Division Blue, and Division Red for right now. We'll come up with better names as we go on, but that's the names of the divisions right now: Division Blue and Division Red. Take a look at the divisions. Man, can't wait to get started on this conference. Can't wait to get started. Okay, still working on these rules here. The one thing that we decided to do that with the championship game, we're gonna rotate venues, so every team gets to a chance to host the title game. And you know, of course, we're gonna start off with Boston College, because we're gonna go in alphabetical order. So it'll be a couple of seasons before we get to host the title game. Oh, looking at this here, we're just playing around with this. I'm not gonna do any protected rivalries. We're not gonna do that. We got night games, so that's cool. So we're gonna watch the other conferences do their rule thing and see how that unfolds. now for the bold tie-ins. I'm gonna look at how everything's gonna tie in. The changes that's gonna be made because of the conferences, and pretty much let that roll and let y'all get a look at that and see how everything shapes up. And as you can see, got us in the Orange Bowl, the winner of the American East Conference. So we're gonna take a quick look here at Coach Parker here from the Stratton High School team, and they seem to be pretty happy with him. So Coach Parker will be getting a little extension, and that's it, man. That's it. Wow. Whew. Well, that's it. Thanks for watching, and hey, we do appreciate you. It's been a long season. Can't wait to season 3. Like I said, we're going back to back to back on this, so season 3 will be coming up real soon, and hope you enjoyed season 1 and 2, and hope you're looking forward for number 3. And hey, you have a good one. We'll see you when we do a trailer for 3. You have a good one.